So give a warm CTCS Business Conference welcome to Mr. Ivan Newman.
Okay, now you can clap. Yay! Hi, Dan. Hi, mate. Okay. Whoa. Right. I'd like you to go back 3 years, just under 3 years, December 2008. And I want to take you back to my December 2008. This must have been just about the proudest moment I'd had till that point. It says, presented to Ivan Newman by Reuters in recognition of 20 years service. Yay, how good was that? Yay. Loyal service. And it was signed by Niall Fitzgerald, KBE. That's Sir Niall, but Niall to me is mate. Chairman. Oh, how good did I feel? Just before Christmas. It was the best Christmas present ever. I treated myself. Let me show you. I was going to go skiing over Christmas. So I bought myself this fantastic skiing jacket. Oh, it was lovely. Oh, fantastic. You see? Ah, the walk-in advert. Oh, fantastic. And to keep my head warm, because you see, I'm a bit thin on top, there was the cap. Skiing. Oh, yeah, a bit of the after ski. Fantastic. I was just having the most wonderful time as Mr. Louder than that, Mr. Yes, thank you very much. Bounced back into the office, January the 2nd, after the week skiing, and the phone went, desk. Oh, hi, Glenn. Yeah, I had a great time, thanks. Oh, what, up in your office now? Yeah, okay, fine. Oh, hi, Glenn. Happy New Year. He was American, by the way. I can't do the accent. Oh, hi, Ivan. Well, I'll do the accent. Did you have a good Christmas? Oh, yeah, Glenn, I had a fantastic Christmas. Oh, gee, we've been thinking about next year. Oh, good. So have I, Glenn. I had some great ideas on the ski slopes. Okay, gee, Ivan, I'm sorry. We're going to have to let you go. Hey, yeah, okay. Sorry, Glenn. Say that again. Gee, Ivan, we're going to have to let you go. Who here has had a moment a bit like that? Yeah, there's quite a few hands and a few nods. What did you say? Oh, shit? Yeah? There's something like that? Well, I didn't know what to do. You know, I'd got the certificate, 20 years long. So there it was. I'm no longer Mr. Reuters. There you are. Somebody said, life's a roller coaster. Yes. Well, I went up and then I went down. Dear, oh dear. What was I to do? I know, get on the phone, talk to some contacts, use your network. So I did that. And yeah, do you know, I was rocking because 2 contracts that came in. Oh, it's fantastic. Hey, how easy is this self-employed lark? Yeah, 2 fabulous contracts. Early spring 2009, fabulous. I'm there doing project management, which is what I'd been doing. And 2009 went along, and hey, just a minute, what was happening in 2009? Do you remember? Yeah, was it good or bad news? Bad. How bad? Very bad. So what do you think happened when my contracts came to the end? Were they renewed? No. I'm in a really dark place here. Were there any other contracts out there? No. Okay. What do I do next? Then I remembered Reuters, very generous, big company, they paid for some outplacement. Outplacement? Sounds like you're going along to a hospital for some treatment for a social disease, isn't it? Yeah. But I went along to outplacement, and they were talking about CVs and research and all of those things. And I'm thinking, yeah, okay, but just a minute, I'm 56. I thought I'd give that away without making you work it out. I'm 56, who's going to employ me? And even if they did, do I want some 25-year-old in my first appraisal saying, well, Ivan, you're going to have to change the way you do things. No, you can't teach this old dog new tricks. So I thought, right, self-employed, I'm going to need a network. You see, I'd travel the world with Reuters. I'd love that company. So I was still feeling the loss. It's like grief. I was still feeling it. I'd love the company. And nothing. And, I needed a network. So I thought, right, go along to networking lunch. I hate networking. I loathe networking. Plate, glass, spoon, horrible. And I get indigestion when I'm trying to eat and speak, and I spit it over everybody. And then there's another thing as well. That. When I was 11, I decided to go cross-country running rather than do that. Because I don't like that sort of stuff. I don't like being on the outside of a scrum. And there, at networking groups, you got your plate. Hello, let me into your scrum. No. Hello, let me into your scrum. Who's been there with networking groups? Yeah. But I knew I had to do it. I had to steel myself. He asked for a volunteer. This is Bruce, Australian. He asked for a volunteer, and I stood there like a numpty on the outside of the scrum, thinking, where should I throw the ball in? So nobody would let me in. So what I did, I went to the first group, and I said, hey, hello, my name's Ivan. How'd you do? Bruce stopped the proceedings and he said, stop. That's the Ivan brutal approach. Not to be recommended. Right, so networking had failed. I'd clearly not done well there. So I thought, right, do online networking. Did online networking. So that network disaster, go online. So I bought my way into this online forum, spent quite a lot of money. What happened, do you imagine, after a month of that networking forum? It went bankrupt. Right, okay. Lost lots of money. Could it get worse? Yes, it did. How much worse? Mum died. Unexpectedly. I mean, she was old, so it had happened sometime, but it was quite unexpected. Now, Mum had brought me and my brother up from little boys, widowed. So we were quite close. So, dark, dark place. Now, at the same time as that dark, dark place, I started getting emails from this chap called Dan Bradbury. Who's had emails from Dan Bradbury? Hey, yes. But, they were promising me stuff, and I kind of didn't believe it because I'd been bitten and burnt. And I thought, right, can I trust him? Can I trust him? And what made me trust Dan was because 2 years ago, when I was sitting there, he was going to donate the profits from the conference to the Birmingham Children's Hospital. Because Summer, his little girl, her life had been saved a couple of months earlier. And I thought, I can trust Dan because he's going to give his money away. So I came along to the Super Conference 2009, and I'm like this. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? Who's thinking that? Yeah, some nods. Yeah, it's been a bit embarrassing, I'm admitting to that. And I thought, right, I've got to do certain things. They're telling me to do these things. Great, should I do them? Should I do them? Well, I did. First thing I did, I faced my fear. And I started my networking groups. 2 physical networking groups. Shelley, you're in one of them. So you saw me at my first networking group. And I'm wearing my Living Inside the Brand t-shirt by now. So I've found a new personality. Oh, sorry about the microphone. There we are, my new living inside the brand t-shirt. And I'm standing up saying, I'm Ivan Newman, living inside the brand, and I do branding. And you know, the flocking of people to me was insignificant. And I'm thinking, what can I do to illustrate what branding can achieve? Let me do what I did in my networking meetings. And I still do. So, can you tell me for certain what sort of chocolate is inside this white pack? Yes or no? No. Can you tell me what sort of chocolate is inside this white pack? Yes or no? Yes. That's what I do. I make you into one of those in your industry. Hey, they're flocking to me now. I was swamped. How good is that? Yes, got the answer. So that's what I did. Now, at the same time, I mentioned running. I also do triathlon. And I had a triathlon triumph. So let me just catch the skies up. 2 groups, chocolate moment, and triumph, because this is me. Yes, that's me in the World Championships. Hey, look at that muscular bloke. Right. How good is that? 13th in the world. Oh, that was great. And on the back of that triumph, come back, workshop. I ran my first workshop, Dan's Advice, run workshop. Fantastic. We had the hotel. We had 14 people in there. It was superbly successful. We had real engagement. It was terrific. I did a joint venture, another one of the Platinum Mastermind examples of what you should be doing. Great. I was on a high until the person I was joint venturing with went off with the money. Oh, for heaven's sake. Yeah. Dark, dark place. At that point, what do you think I was ready to do? Give up, thank you, absolutely. Go back, get a job, all the rest of it, find a desert island in Essex somewhere, and Canvey Island, yeah, that is a real desert, you're right. Nothing redeeming about Canvey Island. But then a little voice from my mum said, Ivan, when Dad died, I didn't have any option. I had to get on and sort myself out. So I did. And I carried on. And in the next approximately 9 months, I started another 2 networking groups. Hey, Bruce, remember that scrum? 4 networking groups now. 84 members and over 150 people presented to. How good is that? I'm really in the scrum now. I have a list. I've got 2 minutes left. Oh, it might be 4 minutes. I do a newsletter. Here, where's my newsletter? Yeah, all platinum stuff. I run workshops. I do face-to-face consulting. All Dan stuff. Thanks to Kevin, I launch an ebook. Now that's a sort of in-your-face cover page. Put brand at the heart of your business and watch it grow. Oh, and by the way, if you put your leaflet in my little bowl there, I'll send you the e-version of that. And then try training. You know, 13th in the world. Is that good? Yeah. Could it be better? Yeah. So I thought, right, I'm going to train and I'm going to be 5th in Europe and 3rd in the world. And I came along to Andy Harrington's Power to Achieve. And I thought, I can do it. I can do it. And so all winter, I'm training hard. That's 20 plus hours. That's 6 miles swimming a week. That's 100 plus miles on the bike a week. It's 30 miles running. And some of these sessions, on the bike, running, on the machine, back on the bike, on the running machine, on the bike. Bloody hell, that hurt. Oh! So I hobbled out of the gym, found my way to the doctor. Driving was pretty tough because I don't have an automatic car. Took me to a specialist immediately. And the specialist, who had a sort of bizarre sense of humour, said, "Ivan, you need a new running shoe." Running shoe. What he meant was actually a running boot. So what do you think that did to my hopes of the 5th in Europe and 3rd in the world? Brrr. Right, what to do? Well, clearly I had to do something. Ripped hopes, but make the best of it. Oh, ripped hopes. Oh, bugger. I had run for 46 years, and that's how I felt. I was in jail. But make the most of it. So I worked more. I did my first conference. I wrote my second ebook. Kevin, where are you? Thank you very much. I ran more workshops. I had my best month yet. 2,500 billed that month. Fantastic. And now I've gone even further. I've got top groups. Where is it? So my networking groups, Chelmsford is the top of the region. Fantastic. I've got 2 ventures. People are coming to me. Second conference, this conference. And I'm also writing, oh, here it is, for a magazine called Inspired. It's a lifestyle magazine, new one in Essex. So that's fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. So looking back, there's Glenn 3 years ago. There's Bruce as well. I seem to have come quite a long way. There have been ups and downs. But one thing I know, you must do that. Never, never give up. That's what I've learned. And I've also learned this. You've got to dream, because I'd kept on dreaming throughout. But I wouldn't have been here without the people. So I'm going to call on people who know me to stand up, please. So Shelley, Steve, Beju, stand up, please. Thank you very much. Anybody else that I know from my physical networking groups? Okay, what about, oh yeah, hi. What about platinum members? Please stand up, all the platinum members. Oh yeah, that's great. Fabulous. I couldn't have done it without you. And is Lucy here? No, Lucy's not here. Lucy's out there. But Dan, thank you very much, and Summer as well. And everybody else, please stand up because you've supported me. Please stand up. That's fantastic. Because we're going to have a small amount of community singing. I'm a northerner. I do community singing. So, remembering the ups and the downs, hoping this will work.
The record shows
I took the blows and I did my way. Yay!
A round of applause.